Today we have actually got some news. We've got some actually Steam hardware announcement, which I didn't actually know was going to happen today. Like, I'm shocked that this has actually come out, and like, we all knew the codename Decade was a thing, which is a new VR, and we knew it was going to be wireless, but I honestly thought it wasn't going to come out until probably the end of 2026. But apparently this new VR headset is coming out early 2026. Now, the name of it is called Steam Frame. Weird name. I kind of like Decade, Steam Decade better, but you know, that's the code name. Also, there's a new Steam controller coming out. So if you remember the old one, I had the old one, but then I sent it back because I couldn't use it because it was weird. Also, a Steam Machine that's coming out, and possibly later down the line, basically a new Steam Deck. Interesting, right? But anyway, here is a video. I'm going to go over it quickly because, like I say, I've already seen this video. So obviously it talks about like the Steam Deck, and I'm going to turn it down just a bit because I don't know how loud this is.
Lineup. All
So
powerful
there's
PC games,
3 new hardwares
for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early
2026.
Steam.
So this is the new controller. Let me go back.
This is the new.
So that's the new controller. It actually looks pretty nice, and the feature that I like about on this a lot is that it comes with like a USB connector where you can actually charge it, and also it's like a dock. So it's a dock, and it's also like a receiver. So that's pretty cool. I'll have to show you it.
Steam, your fingertips.
So let me.
All in a improved response. The back of the controller. If you're
So you see the back of the controller there.
Precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb or your pinky if you're feeling fancy.
If you're feeling fancy.
Play for way too long with the rechargeable
So we show it here.
lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With Steam controllers.
So you see there, it's like on the little thing there. It's on the table.
Charging and wireless pairing, something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination
Which is a receiver
and magnetic charger, including
like a wireless adapter receiver. Same thing really, but you know, and it also charges.
Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again. You can play over Bluetooth or
so for me, for example, like, because I don't really use the controller that much. I've got one. I don't really need this one to be honest, but if I want to get this one, it's also got back buttons as well. But the thing I like about this is because obviously the receiver where it connects quite simple, and the charging thing, and yeah, it honestly does look good. It doesn't look like bad. I'd have to test it, but the thing is, it's going to be the price. I don't know how much this is going to be. Most controllers nowadays, like you're looking at Xbox and all that, they're a lot of money, man. Controllers are a lot of money now. Like, what? They're like really expensive. Like, what's going on? But like I say, that's one thing is pretty good. And I don't really play many controller games on my PC, but there's 1 or 2 that I might need it, like for racing games. I use it for. But yeah, that's the Steam controller. There's also the Steam Machine, which is basically like a PC but a console kind of thing, because it's big screen.
Is a powerful gaming PC in a small.
You can customize it, which I kind of like.
Small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen. It's quiet too, which is crazy since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. Powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS, made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office.
But you can still use it as a PC as well.
The rest of your PC accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck, like lightning-fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage.
Which is
cool.
cool.
Some new tricks of its
I like the
own,
SD card slot.
like a customizable LED strip, which can show different system functionalities, or your own light show.
I think this would be good if you haven't got a PC already and you want to get into PC gaming. I think this would be a good starting point, depending on the price. I honestly think if this is just under $1,000, or maybe just like how the Xbox, I don't know, what is the Xbox nowadays? The fucking Xbox Series XX, I don't know what the fuck the Xbox, I don't know what the Xbox is. But if it's like the same price as them or a PlayStation 5, and it's like obviously better, like in it, then I think I would recommend this, but we'll look at the specs after, because there is some specs that I kind of want to look at which are very important. Joe has gave me the in-how of all the specs as well, because me and my missus did look at this before we got off playing games, so I do know the specs, some of the specs for the VR and that offhand, but I'm gonna obviously click on the Steam website.
Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want.
So yeah, you can run whatever you want.
All your favorite desktop and gaming accessories.
It does
Steam
look,
Machine is designed to work
honestly,
hand in
it
hand
doesn't
with the
look
Steam
that
controller.
bad. It
Low
looks
latency
alright.
wireless
Yeah, I'm not
connectivity
gonna lie
has
to
the
you.
Steam controller pad built right in, and it's great for streaming your
It's a
games
cube. It's
to your phone,
someone put in the comments
laptop,
actually. Someone put in the comments like a GameCube.
Steam Deck, or Steam Frame.
Steam
Oh,
Frame.
Yep, this is Steam Frame.
You know the whole this video, right? It reminds me of fucking oh, what's that game called? Oh, where one person only has to have it, and you can all play, and it's like different party games. I forgot the name of it, man. The new one just came out. It doesn't matter. I forgot the name. If you know what I'm on about in this video, comment down below. This is it. This is the VR.
Steam Frame is Valve's next generation.
Now, it looks quite nice. It looks like the VR is just copied, like the Steam Decker is copied, kind of like the Samsung or the Apple visor, which honestly, it's wireless. It looks cool. So, you know.
VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, light.
And like my missus says, the controllers look like MetaQuest 3's controllers. I'm not gonna lie, but without hands-on, I'm not gonna know any of the ins out and whatever. But to be fair, it's wireless. It looks good, and the other thing that I do like about it, you can expand the storage with an SD card. So, you know, like when you buy the MetaQuest and stuff like that, it's got a set storage. Now, you can expand this. You can expand it to 1 terabyte if you wanted to. 2 terabytes. I don't know. It depends on the SD card, what you get.
Wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers, included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for
It
all
looks
your
good.
fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as new Steam controller. A great companion
So you can
for
use the
playing
Steam
non-VR
controller on it.
games with the
Everything
headset.
is seamless,
To make sure
hopefully.
streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter
Wireless
that lets you
receiver.
stream your games from your PC to
I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be... I hope it's going to be revolutionary of like, if I get this... Now, that's the thing. The price isn't the big matter. People are saying, like my missus found an article saying it's going to be cheaper than the Valve Index. Not the whole bundle of the Valve Index, which is $1,000 or something. But the, you know, where you could buy just the Valve Index itself for 500. It's going to be cheaper than that. So I'm expecting the ballpark. It's going to try and attack Meta. The balls deep to attack it, right? So they're gonna put it about 300, maybe. I hope. If this is 300, honestly, you're gonna see the VR scene rocket with this one mostly. You are, because Steam, people know Steam, and you can get VR titles on Steam. I think if I'm gonna get a VR, this is my next VR, hands down. And I'll do a video on when it releases. Obviously, some people have already done a video on it and used it. Hands down, I'm probably gonna get it early 2026. By the way, it's gonna be my Christmas present to myself, I think.
Over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection, and the game is streamed to your frame, optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD card.
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is gonna be kind of amazing. I hope it is. Like I say, the controller is good if you want a new controller. The Steam machine is good for the people who don't have a PC already. But the VR, that's what I'm more interested in. And what I am interested in is obviously, um, I think I'm gonna add it to my wish list as well. So let me just see if I can find some more info real quick. So can I put the Steam frame? So we're on the website right now, and we've got to put the Steam frame in. And I always want to go over the specs, some of the specs, which is important on like VRs especially. So that's what it looks like. You've got all the ports. You've got the IPD lock, SD card behind face gasket. So you have to obviously put the SD card in. Magnet face guard as well. Camera expansion ports. You've got different stuff there. So obviously you can expand it up to optional, rechargeable. It doesn't tell you how long the charge lasts though as a battery, but this is what you want to see. So the display is 2160 by 2160 LCD per eye, which is not bad. It's kind of in the ballpark of the MetaQuest 3, so it's quite good. 72 to 144 hertz refresh rate. 144 hertz are experimental. I think in the Valve Index there was experimental as well. I can't remember, but I do remember using it now and again. But I always used 120, so I didn't really use 144 hertz. So 120 is fine. So that's pretty much fine. To be fair, that is obviously better, the 144 hertz, but to be fair, just use 120. You don't need 144, but it's still nice to have. Custom pancake lenses, glass and non-glass optional elements. Large FFE up to 110 degrees, which is literally the same as the MetaQuest 3s, I'm pretty sure. IPD target range 60mm to 70mm. Eyeglass max width, which is 140mm. Tracking inside out camera based tracking. So this is all good stuff so far. This is the controller. You've got finger tracking as well on the so like the Valve Index controllers, you've got like little, like there's like a little pressure point on it where you can, it recognizes what fingers touching what. So hopefully they've improved on that. But yeah, like my missus did say, they do look like Quest 3 controllers. So I don't know about that, but yeah, they do. I'm not gonna lie, they do. They've got haptic finger tracking and all that. But anyway, let's look at the Steam machine, because that's another thing we want to look at. Gaming for your big screen. Small for a factor. So it's about the same size as a banana. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Okay. I do like the custom, like you can have custom, and it's a PC. So yeah, it's a PC. We know that. So there is obviously different versions. I think you can get. It's got AMD Zen CPU. It's got like different. Yeah. Like I say, there's two different versions, two Steam machine models, which is 512 gigabyte and NVMe, or 2 terabytes NVMe. Both models include a high-speed micro SD card slot. So you can, if you get the cheap version, you can put more storage in, depending on the price. This is all like speculation of what it's going to be. But I'm going to say the 2 terabytes is probably going to be grand, or probably a bit more. If the 2 terabytes is less than $1,000, I'll be surprised. But yeah, you've got all your ports. If you want to stop and read all this, then there you go. But it's pretty much it's all there. The only downside that I can see is you've only got a few ports, which I would like to have more USB ports. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's just me being greedy. But to be fair, it's not bad for a starting PC. Well, I say it's not bad. This could all change on whatever the price is. And then obviously you have the controller as well, which is a controller. I do like that though. I do love this feature here. I love that. They've really thought about it. You've got trackpads. Apparently you got motion control as well. They've really thought about this one, because if you look at the old one, the old one wasn't really that good, to be fair. It wasn't the greatest that they did. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a short video, I know. Kind of short, maybe. But what do you guys think of the Steam hardware announcement? I'm excited for the VR. That's the only one thing I'm excited for. I've been waiting for this for literally ages. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If it's under £400, this is British pounds, it's going to win the VR scene, I think. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. People are going to have it. Like, it looks nice. It also looks, if it's cheaper than 400, it looks premium. And like the Apple VR's like 2, 3, 4,000, is it, or something? I don't know. This look, I don't know, man. I just hope, I hope it's not like obviously super cheap, but cheap enough for people like me, or you know, people who can't afford something for $6,000 or $5,000, like a fucking Apple, or I don't know. Let's hope we get something good out of this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to be getting the VR? Are you going to get the controller? Are you going to get the PC? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.